Hi there and welcome to Made by Granat. My name is Anna and I am a junk journal creator from Sweden. Today I am here with a flip through of this little journal that I fondly call Emma, because the dedication of the book was to a girl named Emma. This book is made from a repurposed book that was published in 1882. On the front cover there is a piece of an old cabinet card that was broken, so I cut it down. Then I backed it with some cardstock and glued it onto the cover and then put breads through to keep it in place and make it look even prettier. The spine is quite faded, but I didn't want to cover it up because it's quite nice as well. On the back there is some embossing around it and in the center, and I put a little label down there. So that is the outside of Emma. She measures, I forgot this on my last journal, but I will do it now. She is 6¼ by 4½ inches, and the spine is a little bit over ½ inch. She has 5 signatures and a total of 120 pages. So let's begin the flip through. The end papers are from a paper pad I have, and I think it's quite nice with the roses and the little birds and so on. This is the original first page of the book, and I put a little butterfly and a little label on it because I like the picture as it is. And as I said, it was published in 1882. Here is another old page. It's very thin. It's from an old book called The Fairy Queenie, and it is, I will actually show you. It's a very nice book, quite broken though, but I love it and I will make it into a journal soon as well. But this book I haven't found any publication date at all, so I have to Google it. Otherwise I usually write the publishing year of the original book down in pencil in the corner. Here is some tea-dyed paper with lace on it. This is an old mathematical table from a book, and this was sent to me in mail, so it's just a random page. More tea-dyed paper with lace. Here is a small piece of an Edith Holland page. More tea-dyed paper. And this is a little journaling card that is tucked over the page and put fastened with a paper clip so you can easily take it off and journal. It's the back of the mathematical table, and there's a little bird peeking out. I love using the small head of birds that is cut off from other pages and make them into little peekaboos. And at the back of the first signature there's a genuine small envelope that was posted in 1918, and this is glued down to the page and made into a double pocket. In the back pocket there is a journaling card that I made and collaged on, and in the front pocket there is a small journaling card as well. That's right. Like that. And on the second signature I have clipped some goodies on the first page. There is a journaling card with a rose, a small doily, and a small journaling card with a couple of butterflies on it. And I just clipped it on the page for some interest. And that is music paper. More pages from the original book and tea-dyed pages. Here's a page from an old encyclopedia. That's a oak leaves and some nuts from the oak. And then some craft paper. In the center of the signature I have sewn in an old vintage envelope, and in it I have put a small booklet that I made with a little paper doll from Tim Holtz on the front. The paper is also Tim Holtz, and I have made a 3-hole pamphlet stitch and tied a little bow, and it's full of cuts, and in the center is a small butterfly. I saw this somewhere and I love the idea of having a fussy cut in the center. I will have to find out where. There's a genuine old stamp on there. Here's another little bird. There's 2 in this journal. 3rd signature. There's more pages from the original book. And on this page there is a small belly band. And that's the same paper as the end papers. Inside the belly band I had 2 little journaling cards that I made, that you can journal on the back side. More tea-dyed paper. Here's a small no-sew Franken page. This is a page from an old diary or calendar. This is the old fly leaves from the book, or from another book actually. And here I have washi taped a small flip out, and this is a page from the book about dogs that I shown you a while back. Old cabinet cards with dogs on them, and I love this. Very cute. In the center is another encyclopedia page with some hop on it. There's a gentleman looking dapper. And on this page is an old photograph that I fussy cut, or I cut out a magazine and put in. Actually it's from the book, the one I had flipped through the other day, Elsa. It was made out of a compilation of old magazines, and this is from one of them. It's from a royal wedding, and I love the clothes on it. It's from 1926. I believe it's Astrid and Leopold. I think it is anyway, and she was a princess from Sweden and he was a prince from Belgium, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. More pages from the original book. Here's more of the music paper. Another belly band. This one is made out of lace that I actually hand sewn it onto the page, because I decided after I put the text block together that I wanted it there. In the belly band there is another cabinet card of this beautiful young man, and there has been a name up here. I can't read it anymore, but it has a name, and I tucked him into that lacy belly band. More tea-dyed paper. This is the old fly leaves, and there's a dedication. It's called Emma Huss, the one that received the book. So I bet she was the owner. Some wrapping paper. In the center there is a small map, and I believe it's one of the street maps from one of the cities in England. It was also randomly sent to me, so I don't know which book it came from. Here is a small thing I made the other day. It's a small matchbook paper pad. So it's full of little papers to take notes on, and it also has a hidden paper clip, so I can clip it onto the page. And this idea I got from, let me see, Julie over at Camellia Crafts Design. I have made tons of this since I saw her video, and it's an amazing way to use up your scraps. So I highly recommend you to go over to Camellia Crafts Design and watch her make those. And they are, it's easy to make a mess make out of it. And you can just do them to tiny booklets in any size you would like. You can tuck them into pockets, or you can send them along in Happy Mails, or but I wanted to make one into a hidden paper clip. Tea-dyed paper, and here is a postcard that flips out, and you can journal on the back as well. More music paper. On this page of the original book, I have put a small fussy cut, or a big fussy cut, with some lovely irises on them. Here is a page from a book about butterflies, more leftover paper from the end papers, more tea-dyed paper. Here's an old receipt, and in the center of that signature is a page from an old German book about stamps, a stamp collector book. Quite nice. The receipt is not used, but I like the vintage style of it. More butterfly, and here I have, this is actually a small envelope that flips out, and I love that this image. She's so beautiful. And in the envelope is me. This is a picture of me as a kid, and I have made it into a tiny journaling card and put it in here. So I will go along with this book as well. And in the back there, I had just glued it down on two sides, so you can have that little tag spot as well. That was all for this one. As I said, this is called Emma. She will be available in my Etsy shop in a few hours, later today. If this video is up, you can go over to my shop and see if she's there, if you're interested. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I publish junk journal related content like these flip throughs and thrift hauls and craft with me's a couple of times a week. I try to post videos, and leave a comment down below what you think about Emma. And this is it for her. I will briefly show you. I've started another journal. As I mentioned before, I have been a bit under the weather this week, and I have been crafting along silently because I had a sore throat and it was quite congested. But I am continuing with the ladies theme. This is Iris, the one that I am currently working on. She has an image from Alphonse Mucha, I believe he's called, an artist, and I have a nameplate here, and I have put her name in it. This one is removable, so you can easily exchange it for something else. On the back of the book, this is a lovely leather bound book as well. I have put some numbers and a smaller image of the same lady as on the front. On the back there is some little labels as usual. I have just started to assemble the signatures in this one, but I might do some craft with me's with her as well. That is what I am working on right now. So thanks again for watching. I wish you all have a great next week, and I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye.